Hi, thank you for joining me. All right, right now, excuse me, I'm starting with some water because I've got to boil the pasta, of course. And I'm going to do 3 cups of water because I'm doing a cup of pasta, which of course you would, if you're cooking more than a cup of pasta, you would need more water, of course. And that was the second one. Now the third one. Now I'm just getting the burner turned on so that I can get going. And I'm also getting some salt to put in the water, which just helps with seasoning and everything. I had gone in the refrigerator because at first I thought I was going to start the eggs, but then I was like, well, I'll wait a minute. All right, now I did decide that I will start cracking the eggs and getting them in the bowl, but I'm not going to cook them yet. And this is the first one, which didn't crack evenly on me. Alright, I had to go rinse my hands because the water in the pot was starting to get hot and ready for the pasta, so I had to stop doing the eggs for a minute so I can go dump the pasta. And I'm just going to stir that a little bit just so it doesn't stick, because I don't know about you, but for me, every time I dump pasta in some water, it wants to all just clump together, so I have to break it up. And now, excuse me, gosh, I can get back to the eggs. And this is the second one I'm doing. Gosh, my voice today. I don't know what's going on. And now this is the third one, and I'm going to do 3 whole eggs. You can do it however you want, if you just want the egg yolk or the excuse me, the egg white, or if you want the yolk, either way, and however many you want to do. And now I'm just rinsing my hands. And of course, I gotta get the eggs put away. And now I'm going to do some basil in the eggs. And this, by the way, putting seasoning in my eggs is just a preference. You don't have to do this part unless you just want to. Well, that part wasn't working, so I had to open it. And these are the chives. And I'm going to do some garlic powder. And some salt. And now I'm going to just mix that up, get that beat together. But like I said, I'm just not going to cook it yet. I was just getting it ready for when I do cook it, because I don't want to cook the eggs too far ahead of the pasta, because then the eggs will get cold, of course. Can't have that happening. Unless, of course, you just like cold eggs, then that's fine. So that's going to sit there for now. Alright, now that the pasta's ready, I'm going to go dump the water out. It's taken me a few minutes. Alright, now that's going to sit there for a minute. It's all drained out. And I'm going to add some olive oil to the pan so I can start the eggs. And I'm just giving that another quick stir just because it had been sitting there. And now I'm just waiting on the pan to get hot, of course. Oh, and while I'm waiting, I decided to pull a bowl out, and I'm going to go ahead and dump the pasta in there. You can see all the steam coming off of it. And I'm going to add some olive oil, which not only gives it flavor, but it helps the pasta not stick so much. And I didn't necessarily measure the olive oil, as you could see, but usually about, I would say a tablespoon is good. I probably should have measured it out for you, but I'm used to just dumping it, eyeing it and dumping it in. Alright, and I just put that aside for the moment because I'm getting ready to start the eggs. Okay, now that the pan's completely ready, I'm going to get the eggs dumped in. And of course I found a shell as I was dumping the eggs in the pan, but at least I found it before I was going to eat it. And I just had to take the bowl to the sink. Okay, just turning the burner down a little to medium. I turn it down to. And just get that stirred up a little so it doesn't make an omelet. I want it to be a scrambled eggs. And now while I'm waiting on that to cook a little more, I'm going to continue with the pasta and put some more basil in the pasta because I got to season that up as well. And I started to do the chives, but then I changed my mind. I'm going to do some garlic powder. and some salt. And I decided to grab the parsley. And I'm going to do that. And of course now the eggs are ready to be stirred up, and I actually had to chop it up a little because it started to try to make an omelet. And then I turned the burner off because, you know, as you can see, it's ready. But then I decided I'm going to add a little bit of butter to the eggs, which of course adds flavor. And just got to get that stirred in good. And now I'm going to get this seasonings mixed up, because even though I'm leaving the eggs sitting there, the pan's off, so it's just keeping it warm. And I decided I actually am going to use the chives, so I went ahead and poured some in. And just get that mixed up really good. And by the way, the olive oil I put in there is